Hi guys, so don't mind my hair. This is not a hair video. But if you do want to know, this 613 was very affordable. We'll talk about that maybe soon, certainly. But here now, I'm here to talk about my stage 2 faja that just came today from Tributo. Yes, my faja just came today from Tributo stage 2. I know y'all kind of like, okay, why are you trying on fajas? Because I did get a BBL, guys, but I did not vlog my experience just because, sorry, there's like cars going by, just because I feel like everybody's experience is different with surgery. So I didn't vlog mine. But if you have any questions, you want to know like what doctor I went to, what was my personal experience, you can leave a comment down below and I will respond to your comment as soon as I see it, so you don't have to worry about that. Or if you want me to, I will make a video, about what doctor I went to, how much it cost, blah, 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 whatever. Anyways, back to stage 2 faja. I'm so excited because my skin is over these foams. Anybody who, I just realized I have on the same dress I had on in my last video. But anyways, my skin is over the foams, so anybody who already had a BBL, like you have to wear foams and ab boards and all this other stuff. So the stage 1 is very uncomfortable after a while, and I am 4 weeks post-op. So trying on the stage 2 is, it's just so good. It's great, like awesome. I was so thirsty to get this faja. I was checking the shipment every single day, and it came within like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna let you know one thing about Tributo, and maybe it's just this one, but they ask for your exact measurements. So I had to measure, you have to measure your under bust, so like under your boobs, and then you measure from like the bottom of your sternum to your kuka, because they want to know like how long to make it. And then you measure like the widest part of your thighs and your hips, okay, and your waist, of course. So this is my first time trying it on. It just came a few minutes ago. I'm gonna try this on, and then I'm gonna get right back on camera and let y'all know like how it feels, if it's really comfortable. One thing I did notice, I got the high compression one, so there's rods in here, but the rods are padded. So I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna put a tank top or not, like in between my skin and the rod, but they are like padded, so I may or may not put a tank top, because you guys know like whatever you have pushed up against your skin while you're compressing, it leaves like indentations in your skin. But like a few minutes after you take it off, your skin will be smooth again. Like the indentations are not permanent as far as I know. For me, every time I had a few like indentations from like the foams or whatever, if I take it off and like a few minutes later, my skin is smooth. So you don't have to worry about like, I don't think I'm gonna put a tank top. I'm gonna try without the tank top first and then with the tank top. So let me go squeeze into this stage 2 faja, and I'm gonna come back and let y'all know how it's feeling. Yeah, I'm like really pouting right now. Like I'm pouting and I'm sad because excuse me. I was vaccinated, don't worry about that. No, I'm pouting because it didn't fit. I'm so sad. Like it did not fit. So, I mean, where do I start? I'm gonna start with what the main problem was. The main problem was the hips. So the butt was just fine. It was the soft part for the butt was like big enough, soft, big, but there was no softness for the hips at all. And also, I don't know if you all can see, but okay, if you look at where the butt is on the faja, the rods come down and they stop right at the top of the butt. They stop there. But then if you look at the sides of the faja, the rods come down probably like halfway through where the butt is on the hips. So like here's the round portion for the butt. Here's where the rod stops by the butt. But then if you go to the side where your like your ribs would be down to your hips, the rod comes all the way down, like almost like 3 to 4 inches past your butt. So if you have hips, this faja will not work for you. It did not work for me. The rods were pushing up against my hips. Right now I have on a waist trainer. I think I'm gonna waist train for the rest of my journey. I'm gonna wear different abdominal wraps, just because I don't want to purchase another faja, or I might take one of my stage 1 fajas and get it altered, because I do have 2 stage 1 fajas that I currently own. So I might take one of those and get it altered. But for the most part, for right now, since I am 4 weeks post-op, 1 month post-op, I'm probably gonna waist train for the rest of this journey, unless I do see things that I don't like. But for the most part, I've been measuring my waist for like the past 2 weeks. I didn't measure it today, but I measured it like a week ago, and it was still right at 30 to 31 inches. So I guess like 2 weeks, so when I was 2 weeks post-op, my waist was wider because I still have fluid on me. But I feel like all the fluid has came off of me. I mean, I do swell a little bit when I take the faja off, but if you just think about it, like if you're wearing like a rubber band on your wrist, right, and you take it off, it's gonna be like indented where the rubber band was, and then like maybe a few minutes later, it's gonna fluff out. So I think that's what happens when I take the faja off. I don't think it's necessarily swelling, because my waist doesn't get bigger than 30 inches or 31 inches. So I don't think it's swelling. I just think that you've been compressed, you take it off, it's gonna expand, like it's gonna fluff out, but it doesn't swell. Like I don't still have swelling. Everyone heals differently, so if you want to continue to wear your faja 5 weeks post-op, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 12 months, whatever you want to do it. There is no right or wrong answer on how you manage yourself past like 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, when it's 2 to 3 weeks, when you're in that 2 to 3 week post-op mark, there is, like certain things you need to do. But like once you pass 4 weeks, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. And nobody should tell you what to do. Like, do whatever you feel is comfortable for you. And for me, I was just experiencing a lot of irritation from my stage 1 faja, like in the foams, a lot of irritation. And like, so I just, I'm gonna see if I can get it altered. But I do live in a very small town, so things were easier for me to do stuff surrounding post-op when I was in Miami. But now that I'm back in a small town, it's very hard to find anybody who even knows what you're talking about, So I don't know, but there we go. Tributo, I will not be wearing it. I don't know if they can alter this because it is rods. Maybe if I find someone really good, they can shorten the rods up for me a little bit. But for right now, the Tributo is a no-go for me. So that's my review on Tributo's fajas. If anybody else had a different experience with Tributo, I don't know why I just did that. If anybody else had a different experience with Tributo fajas, please comment down below and let me know. If you have had a BBL or thinking about getting a BBL or whatever the case may be, comment down below. Any questions, comments, concerns. And like I said, you just really, there is no right or wrong way to take care of yourself post-op after like 2 or 3 weeks, depending on your body, because everyone heals differently. So bye guys, I'll see you all in my next video.